We got 4 on each side. Now, because we've only attached it here at the cross braces and at the stab and not here, we have the ability now to go ahead and straighten it if it is a little bit crooked. There's a little friction there and it'll kind of help hold it. But yeah, you go ahead and play with it until you get it perfectly square. Just like so. And then real lightly, just touch it here with glue. You don't want it to run. And that glue will run down the fuselage. You just want to use the smallest amount. Just so it holds it in place. Take all the weights off. And we've got the carbon wires in there for the fuselage support. That gives this tail some huge rigidity. And now we got it this way. We're going to go ahead and attach the rudder here where it attaches to the top of the stab. Again, check it to make sure everything is square. Rudder's nice straight up and down. And from the bottom here, I'm even going to, right here where the leading edge of the stab and the back of the cross brace meet, I'm going to put a little bit of glue there too. We'll wipe off any of the excess on that one. And spray it. There, I've gotten rid of the 2 4-foot levels to help raise this table up off the main table. And we don't need that really anymore, I don't think. And we're going to do the landing gear. So we'll start off with this plywood support. So here's your plywood landing gear support. And it's going to attach to the fuselage, or attach to the bottom of the wing and the fuselage. So it looks like so. That's how it attaches. And it's going to be up here on the outsides here. It's going to be flush with the leading edge. And then of course this center piece here is going to attach to the fuselage center line and all the way back to this tab here for the fuselage tab. Now I've been doing this by putting the glue on the plywood itself. Inspecting it. Okay, looks good. Then I'll put the glue on the plywood all the way around the perimeter, and then just a little bit down the middle, like so. No accelerator here. I'm going to go ahead and drop it down on there, line it up with the center of the fuselage, and then bring it flush out to the leading edge of the wing and press it down. That's pretty good. Then I'm going to take a little bit of foam safe, and especially at the back here, at the front, a little bit of extra glue, and a little bit here at the outside, a little bit of extra glue, and go ahead and spray it. Like so. Then you want to take an 1/8 inch drill bit. I just do it by hand, and just drill through the foam here at an angle toward this corner here in the fuselage where the cross brace and the fuselage profile meet. Going to drill in toward that angle, clear out some of that foam. going to take our 1/8 inch solid fiberglass rod and we're going to test fit it into the hole. So like so, you get an idea of what it's going to look like. And our aiming point here for where the fiberglass meets the fuselage is 1/2 inch behind the gray, what I call cowl line, right at the back of the checkers. That's our aiming point. But our key is to make it come straight down off the airplane. Don't have any lean back or lean forward to it. But all of the airplanes I've built so far, which is like 7 of them, they were all 1/2 inch behind that print. And it looks like we're going to fit well. So let's take our wheel package with our hubs and axles, open it up, and you've got two 5/8 inch long 440 stainless steel bolts, and 2 wheels, 2 440 blind nuts, and 2 of these rubber hubs. We're going to need to drill these wheels out to fit that 440 bolt, and I think I've got a 33 bit here. This is a number 33. And that's just a little bit loose, but that's good. That's one I use. I'll drill the other one out with a 34 bit, a little bit smaller. And that fits too. You might be able to get away with a 34 bit, so go ahead and try that, 34. Then you'll want to take a pair of pliers, and what we're going to do is we're going to push this blind nut into the back of this rubber hub. Go ahead and grab it like such and squeeze that blind nut in there so the teeth really bite into it. And it's on the inside there. Do that on both of them. Again, we're going to go back to the regular CA on this. And I'm going to put just a drop of CA at the very top of the blind nut. Go ahead and hit it with the accelerator. Be careful not to get any glue or accelerator down the threads of the blind nut. Then your wheel with your axle, 440 bolt, go ahead and come in from the outside and screw it in. It's good to have an Allen wrench here, and one that like this, not the little L wrench. These are a lot better to have for this. And you plug it into the back and you can screw it in and out rather quickly. What I like to do is take a drop of your regular CA with the bolt where it should be. So if you over tighten it, obviously it's like a brake. The wheel is getting locked up. So you have to back it off a little bit so that the wheel's spinning freely. And get at that point. Make sure your wheel's spinning. Note where the bolt is to the T-nut. Put a drop of glue in there. And then back it up about 2 turns and then back in again. Right to where it was. Make sure the wheel's spinning freely. If you wrench out again, wheel is good. And then spray it. And then set it aside, let that dry. Again, we'll do it with the other one. Bolt through. Get your Allen. Screw it all the way in until it's starting to bind up a little bit. And then back it off until it's free. Right there. Good. We'll take our drop of CA right on the bolt. Back it up a couple turns, back in. Right to where it needs to be. Good. And then spray it. Set it down. Now we'll take our fiberglass landing gear legs and we're going to get some rough sandpaper here. And we're just going to roughen up the end about the last a little more than 1/4 inch here, 3/8 here. Just roughen it up a little bit, clean it off real good.